Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie Ertzberger with Perspective Fitwear for those of you that are just tuning in. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the next 3 steps that I took after deciding I wanted to launch this business. The first step was coming up with my name and logo, the whole branding. The second step was to get some of the legal work out of the way, so finding an accountant and getting incorporated. And then the third step was really starting on the business plan. So in order to make my logo, I reached out to my dad, and he actually reached out to the creative department within the company that he works for. And one of the ladies there does freelance work on the side. And so we got connected, and I worked with her to come up with the logo. It took a little bit of time, and it was a really fun process. And once it was finalized, I felt like, wow, okay, I'm a brand. I got this. Here's my name. Here's my logo. This is exciting. She put together like a little packet for me, and I remember sending it to my family, and my brother-in-law was like, oh, wow, like this looks legit. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm a business. Like I'm doing this. And so I was actually really grateful that that's one of the first things I did because it was really fun and it made it feel more real. And in that moment, it kind of reminded me of how I felt whenever I trained for my races or when I was training for my Ironman, and people are like, oh, wow, you're doing this. And I'm like, yeah, this is happening. Here we go. And not only that, but also the confidence to do it, the courage to sign up for that race and train for it and do it is the same courage I had to do to decide to start this business, get the logo done, and take that next step forward. So after doing that, I knew I needed to get some of the legal stuff out of the way. I wanted to find the accountant and find the lawyer, get incorporated. So again, talking with my dad, or in that conversation, we have a family accountant, and so he put me in touch with her, and she was absolutely tremendous. She talked to me on the phone for over an hour on a Friday night about what all the options are, what are my goals, what's best for me, and what's the next path forward. And so she took me on as a client. She put me in touch with an accountant that she is associated with, and that accountant was able to also take me on as a client. So it was really great in keeping everything localized within the same area, in the same time zone, and it just worked out really well. And so once I was talking with her, she asked me for my business plan. And I'm like, I don't have one. So that was kind of tough. That was definitely a setback. Like, oh, okay, urgency. I got to get this business plan together because I got to get incorporated and, full steam ahead. And so I didn't really know where to start. And so I'd asked her, for help if she could help me or she knew where to start. And so she recommended the SBDC, which is the Small Business Development Center. They're absolutely a great organization, extremely helpful. They're all over the country. They offer tons of different classes, free or at cost classes. And so, of course, they had a, how to write a business plan class that I went to, and it was extremely helpful. They're also associated with SCORE, and SCORE had a business plan that I used online just as a template, and together those were able to really help me kind of get the business plan started. Looking back, I'm super glad that I started on the business plan as one of the first things I did, because it's really your path of what your business is, what you're launching, why you're launching it, and why you're going to be successful. So after creating that, it really gave me the path forward and also a lot of consistency. So I knew with every decision that I made or every opportunity that I have or what the next steps are, it's very consistent. It's staying true to what I want my brand to be, and it's staying true to why I started this, which is really important to remember and hold on to because it's easy to kind of run away with different things. So in the next video, I want to talk to you guys more in depth about the business plan, how I went about it, what the details are, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any questions as of now, please comment below. I will be sure to get back to you. If you want me to expand on this a little bit more, again, just let me know. I'd love to continue to hear your feedback. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Stephanie Ertzberger with Perspective Fitwear. Find yours.